Welcome back, and we have Mr. Augusta Williams here, writer, poet. What else do you do?
I act a little, sing.
You act a little, sing a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Playwright, I write books.
Jack
And,
of all trades, huh?
Yeah, we have a little blog radio show, and that helps. It's kind of like...
You do a blog radio show?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Very,
I thought blogging was just typing.
That's another term, ain't it? That's what they call that, texting. There's
Well,
blog.
no, that's Twitter, but then
Tweeter,
blogging,
yes.
you tweet and you blog, but
That's
you
blog.
have a radio show on the internet, you're saying?
Yes.
And what site is that?
It's right here.
Where should go to point.
Read it Theater Online. That's why I need my wife here to help me out with this blog radio.
She's your coordinator?
She's everything. I'm just a writer. You know,
Okay.
writers can do nothing but write.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Okay, but anyways, we got it. But anyways, you're here to tell us about an event on Monday, June 29th. What's it all about?
Well, it's about, most people that don't know this area, it's about the Harriette and Harriette T. Morgan, a couple that was early civil rights fighters, school teachers, agriculture. They were responsible for bringing the NAACP to Florida. They actually brought it to Florida when the NAACP was in its youngest year, in its youth, infant years. And they fought not only for civil rights, they fought for teacher rights. Women, not only black teacher rights. He was ahead of his time.
Now tell me what the teacher rights were all about.
Teach equal pay for equal work.
So in other words, the black teachers did not get same pay as the white teachers, you're saying?
And so not so the white women did not get the same teachers, same
Really?
pay as men teachers.
So in other words, that was the deal. But when did that finally break, when they finally made everybody have the same salary for the same job? Do you know what year it was?
It's kind of broke the year Brown versus the Board of Education, because the reason why that lawsuit was so important, that was Harry lawsuit in Florida 10 years prior for equal right for equal pay.
Yeah.
Thurgood Marshall, one of the head, he was a Supreme Court justice, one of the first black Supreme Court justice. He and Harry used to work together because Harry was not a lawyer. Thurgood was a lawyer.
So he had it. Okay.
Harry did all the work and Thurgood put the things together. And they lost that lawsuit, but it impacted. It impacted.
Why did he lose the lawsuit?
Oh, it was the right time because it was something new. It's kind of like Plexi versus,
So the cities opposed it because they would have to change the payroll.
It was
immensely.
a lot. And it wasn't only racial, it was economic.
Oh,
because
I could understand.
you had to
I understand
rewrite
that.
the whole script because it wasn't talking only about blacks, though it was a part of that. It was women. That's what gave it the momentum, because women said, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
They right.
I'm doing the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, watch
Now,
it.
at 6 to 8 o'clock, you are going to perform?
Well, I'll perform a small poem
Okay.
that would lead up to the showing of the video, and it's really neat. It's free to the public.
Now, don't go too fast here.
Okay.
Now, the video is on what subject? On Harry Moore?
It's about a play that's written for Harry Moore.
That you wrote.
That we wrote.
That you performed.
That
you videotaped. See all the credit I'm giving you here?
Yeah, we performed. Well, I got a small cameo appearance in it.
No, but you wrote it, right?
Yes, I wrote it, and it's a musical.
And it's a musical?
It's a musical.
All right. How long does it run?
It runs about, I think, 90 minutes? 50 minutes. It runs 54 minutes, right on the hour.
Okay. Then when the video is over, what happens then?
We have a small discussion. It's really is a video, and then right after the video is the PowerPoint, because 3 years prior to that, this Harriette T. Moore, we have a portrait that went up to the United States Postal Service to be commended for a stamp.
Yeah.
It didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because it lost. What it lost to? I think it lost to the Tuskegee Airmen.
Oh, okay.
It
But sooner or later it'll get through the hopper.
Yeah, they said try it again.
So when they were bombed on 1951, exactly what happened there?
Well, he was home Christmas.
Was it Christmas Day?
It was Christmas Day. That was December 25th, 1951. It was at night, and he was still working on his civil rights work, the Groveland case. He was working on the Groveland case. And it was his 25th anniversary, so they decided to take in early and go to bed because their daughter Evangela was coming the next day. She was delayed by the train
Yeah.
because of Christmas. So
Yeah.
she would show up the 26th.
Yeah.
So they was looking forward to seeing her, and that's when it happened that morning. So when the evangelist came the next day, the deed was already done, and she came to a really surprise that both of her plans had been bombed. The father died immediately, but the mother died, I think, 9 days later. She forced herself against doctor orders to go to her husband's funeral. 2 days later,
Did they ever
died.
catch the people who did the deed?
They caught a few people. They had suspects, but only recency they admitted that they did the deed. And what was it?
Now, who admitted?
The FBI admitted that they did the deed. They admitted that these 3 guys did the deeds.
The FBI finally tracked it down.
Yeah, the FBI was
okay.
involved from the beginning.
Really?
And what made this case so great?
And who are these 3 guys?
How were the names of the 3 guys?
I mean, no, just what you know. I don't have to start reading.
Yeah, I don't have the names.
But
of them.
I mean, but what?
They was part of the Klan.
It was the Klan.
It was part of. They was part of the local Klan. The Klan never claimed. For
Well, they didn't claim anything.
No, but they said members of them. They said acted on their own. So they never claimed, but they was members of the Klan, and was make it so funny.
What
like,
did these people do in that town, or what were their jobs? Were
their jobs was they was professional people. They was farmers. They was
Really?
factory workers. They was part of law enforcement. They was everything. These people was the Klan. It's it's like a different ghost at night.
I understand.
Yeah.
It really went off the deep end of the.
And when you look at them in their society, really upstanding citizens, great citizens. But it's this secret organization that they kind of catch things through the cracks that the system can't project for them. Now getting back to what the Moors did, the Moors were responsible for a lot of things that the civil rights movement used. They tactics. Only one tactic that was great.
Now, who is this person? Tactics?
Tactics. The tactics.
Oh, tactics. Okay.
Tactics
All
that
right.
they used. That Harry used. One of his tactics was instead of marching, was to create a case, and once the case failed, he would have a lawsuit behind it.
You have it on the records.
Right on the records. And then when this lawsuit failed, just before it failed, he have another one behind. He would jam the system.
Just to keep it moving along.
To keep them moving.
And he was not an attorney himself. He did a
he was
pro
a school
se
teacher.
type of pro se thing and went to courts. And where did he file these courts? In the county?
Both
state?
counties, state of
he
Florida.
He went berserk on all of them, huh?
Oh yeah, if you read Ben Green's book Before His Time, that's the author Ben Green, tells a lot of the technical stuff he did, and even caught the attention of the governor of that time, asking, who is this guy?
Yeah, right. And now it pops up on the register. What's happening now around here? How's relations going now?
Relationships is a lot better, but it's still a little, nicks and nats. What they call that? After the Civil War, there was still skirmishes. There's still legal skirmishes.
In what areas? You have
some-
employment problems yet?
Yeah, we have them. Yeah, matter of fact, that's a cloak that can't escape nobody in America. It touches everything, even the Cape. It touches the Cape.
Is there any suits going on about it?
I haven't checked, but every now and then I hear something of a person suing for this or suing for that.
Yeah.
Some promotion miss, or some person getting dismissed unfairly or unjustly. Small stuff like that, but nothing major. Nothing major. But it's all. I take everything major. If something happens.
No, I don't understand it, because it's a little thing. Because the public doesn't see all the underlining conditions that are going on.
But it's nothing like what it was 50 years ago. It's nothing.
Now, what is your aim now? What are you planning to do now?
My plan is to educate people to the flight of the Moors, because they were so instrumental in a lot of things.
Is that place has a historical landmark?
Yes, matter of fact, there is a museum in the city of Mims on the property he used to own, and it's surrounded by some of the trees that still that he planted from his orange grove. In the house that was bombed, they rebuilding a replica of that house in Mims, Florida.
Oh,
and it's right off of Freedom Avenue in Mims, Florida. So you look at your GPS, get Freedom Avenue, and you'll see it's the Moore Museum, and that's the museum. And each year at this is the museum. Each year in February they do a Moore festival.
More festivals.
in February. And
Where is the family? Where's the daughter? Where's the husband and the daughter?
the daughter is living in Maryland,
Mhm.
upstate Maryland.
Yeah.
She resident, but I think she has a grandson that lives in Titusville.
Really?
I think she has a grandson
Wow.
and lives in Titusville.
All right. So where are you going to go from here now?
Oh.
After this thing on June 29th.
We have another schedule at the West Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
We have a schedule at the West Melbourne Library.
Yeah.
I think that's a week after that.
Yeah.
I think that's a week after that. And we're making preparations to take it up to Cocoa.
Yeah.
There's a church in Palm Bay that wants to display it.
Yeah.
And when we display, it's really nice because we have like popcorn there, candy, and little bitty,
Yeah.
drinks, trying
Yeah.
to make it like a movie
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
And each time we try to get a guest speaker to come.
Mm.
And one these days we're trying to prepare for, I guess, Evangeline to come. That takes some money because you got to pay for her accommodations, make sure she's down here. And when we do that, we hope to have a bigger audience, like maybe at the King Center or one of the
Yeah,
bigger
build it
theaters.
up. Yes.
But we plan to take this all over the state of Florida.
You make a living at being a writer? Huh?
It's hard to make a living at being
No
a writer.
kidding. You figured that one out.
That's my main subject.
I know.
It makes
Yeah.
it hard.
Yeah.
I have made some funds,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not enough to
pay the rent, so to speak.
pay the rent. But we
Yeah.
did make progress. I have a lot of respect, and a lot of I have an impressive track record. I've been doing it for more than 40 years.
Oh, okay. That's being persistent, isn't
Yes.
it? All right. Writer Augusta Williams, Jr., Monday, June 29th at the Fee Avenue Library here in Melbourne at 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir.
much.
And we'll be back.